Hello, everyone. I'm the soloist, and welcome back to some more Red Dead Redemption 2.
Good morning, Arthur.
Morning.
Susan!
Does Dutch have a mission for me? All right, Hosea and John, they're on the two halves. Dutch seems to have a mission. Oh, okay. Right. I got a big old bounty. And that's it. So, I'll do this Dutch mission. Can't believe that's it. That feels crazy.
Arthur! What now? You sweating yet, Dutch?
Of course I'm sweating. We're in some disease-ridden, swampy, Dixie-whistling shithole.
I meant about what Trelawney said about these bounty
Well,
hunters.
not sweating as such, but maybe a little gentle perspiration. Until we know more, ain't too much harm in wasting good liquor on sweating.
So?
So, I think you should pay Mr. Trelawney a visit and find out exactly what he knows and who he spoke to. Take Charles with you. Oh, the sight of the pair of you would make a statue sing out its secrets.
Okay. Charles, I need you for some business in town. Come on.
Okay.
Let's go, girl.
I had Horse Survivor for that one time when she did die, but I'm very glad that Buttercup has refrained from fucking dying. I can't antagonize him.
Where are we going?
Dutch wants us to have a talk with Trelawney about these bounty hunters who are coming for us. Hoping he can tell us who they are or where they're coming from.
Okay. And you're deputies now.
Something like that. Soon as we laid eyes on that fool of a sheriff who runs that town, I knew Dutch was gonna play him like a fiddle.
On the run from one bunch of lawmen, working for another. Interesting.
Hiding in plain sight, Dutch calls it.
So, spirits seem good. In the new camp, I mean.
We got some space between us and that mess now. Ain't seen no more Pinkertons for a while. There's these bounty hunters, of course, but Dutch don't seem too worried about it.
Can't believe they're still coming after us. We didn't even get away with the money.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Of course. Trelawney. I've only met him a couple times, but he's a strange one.
Fear not. He's just a cockroach in fancy breeches. But he gets into nooks and crannies the rest of us can't. We just need to find him before he scurries off again.
Slow it down.
Easy!
Someone got here first.
So it seems.
By the looks of things, it wasn't a social call.
Bed's not made, so he must have been here recently.
Tacitus Kilgore Mining Company. This is a certified that blank is the holder of blank shares inclusive in the above company subject to the provisions of the memorandum and articles of
What do you
association
think?
thereof, and that the sum of $1 has been paid on each of the said shares. Secretary. Blank.
This food's barely touched. Looks like he left in a hurry.
Found it.
There's some blood here. That ain't good.
Big struggle. Pretty recently, I'd
Look,
say. I guess
tracks.
maybe 12 hours ago.
But no body?
Not yet.
Yep.
They went down the path here. How's your tracking these days?
All right, I guess.
Well, lead the way then.
Not the kind of place I'd expect to see Trelawney staying in.
No?
Normally scams himself into the best hotel in town.
You know, when me and Javier went down with Trelawney to get Sean, after the bar fight, I swear, he talked the whole way and never actually said a damn thing.
I thought you knew. That's his special talent. They could be 20 miles away by now.
We can track them that far if we need to. Depends on how much you want to find them.
Yeah. I still ain't sure about that.
See? They must have crossed over the tracks.
Yeah.
Shh, whoa now! I think the tracks lead this way. Hey, look. They went up the path here. What's wrong, Arthur?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Have you seen him? We're looking for our friend.
I don't think he's here.
You seen a strange sort of feller? Sort of.
Oh, howdy, Kingsley.
Formal.
Welcome.
Strange? Sure. Formal? Nah.
He uses a cane. Looks a lot like this one.
All right, you two. Where the hell is he? You both better get out of here. Come here. Ain't the... Who do you think you are? You stay there.
$30.
Where?
Thank you so much. You saved my life.
Don't worry about it, lady. I gotta go.
Wait, before you go, I lost my purse on one of the rooftops around here.
On a different rooftop?
Yes,
Different from this one?
yes,
Are you serious? Are you taking some kind of tour of city rooftops?
yes.
Okay, whatever. I'll find your purse for you.
Thank you.
Left.
That's the best audio clip
There
ever.
by Braithwaite Manor.
Let me see you again. You hear me?
That's from
got lucky
the
there, my
officially
friend.
licensed Spider-Man 2 video game. That is Tobey Maguire reprising his role as Spider-Man in the official early 2000s licensed Spider-Man 2 video game. And that is a real conversation that he has to have with a citizen after saving
let's
them.
go.
Because for some fucking reason she has left
Follow me.
her purse
I
on
think
a
there's way
separate
around so we don't have
rooftop.
to go through the Braithwaite's place.
Yes.
Dude, that conversation
I
is so
spent enough
fucking funny to
time
me.
there. After you, then.
You taking
You
some
okay?
tour of city
I'm good.
rooftops?
What do you think they want with
Yes.
Trelawney?
Could be any one of 100 things. Just depends if any of them involve us.
You think he'll talk?
Of course he'll talk. He'd sell his own sister to save a train fare. He don't
That's
know
the
how
best
not
audio
to
clip in the
talk.
game ones. That's the one I've
He
been
don't
waiting
know
for
where
so
we're
long.
holed
That
up,
shit's
though.
so funny to me.
At least I don't think
It's
he
so
does.
damn funny.
I don't know why Dutch
Because
still
they're
deals with
that's
him.
it's real.
Always disappearing for
It really
weeks on end.
exists. That's really in a
He's
game.
got his
They put
uses,
Toby in a booth and made him
well,
say those things, and he sounds
loyalty
so
matters to
upset.
Dutch.
Like
course.
Peter Parker sounds so genuinely
Trelawney
miffed to be
loyal?
dealing with the citizens of New York and their
Kind of.
bullshit,
I
and that's
guess
so
Trelawney ain't
true.
Exactly disloyal. Just got a
Just
big
so
mouth.
fucking funny.
Don't worry. If he talked, I'll goddamn find out what he said.
I'm so glad that that finally got redeemed. I've been waiting on that. I've been waiting on that for so long.
Nothing's ever straightforward where Trelawney's involved. Learned that much.
I mean, how much time have we wasted getting this fool out of trouble?
He somehow manages to be both lucky and unlucky at the same time.
That's one way of looking at it.
But he always finds some way to pay us back. Just when we think about cutting him loose, he brings us something big. I guess that's his special talent, keeping fish on the line.
Taking some sightseeing tour of New York roofs? Yes. All right, all right. I'll go find your purse, lady. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. The fucking yeah kills me too. God. Such a funny ass clip. That's such a good one.
That must
That's
be
such
it.
a good one. That and the fucking Mickey Mouse death noise that sounds like moaning.
Let's get you out of here. Come on, boy.
The thing is, after that shack, this will be remembered like a good time.
Put the man down, gentlemen. Is that the lot of them?
I think so.
So you're alive.
Allegedly.
Well, don't worry, they won't be for much
Look,
longer.
go get them, Arthur. I can handle this.
Who knows what he told them? Let's get after those sons of bitches. Quick, find them. They're trying to hide in the fields. Where are you?
They're gonna get away. Let's find them.
Where the hell are they?
I think there's one over here.
Come on, where are they? Stop hiding, you cowards!
We need to find these bastards.
Charles, if
Where
you
the
could
hell
shut
are-
up.
We know who you are, and we're coming for you! You're dead, you bastard! We got one more, Charles!
Did you see those birds?
This guy had $27 on him. I imagine that this is what it's like to be Will Smith in that scene in iRobot where he's chasing Sonny the robot. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? And Sonny hides in a factory filled with like other robots like him that are in production.
He's dumped his gear. Look around. He can't have gone far. Keep looking, Arthur. He must be close.
Anyways, he hides in a sea of other robots like him that are meant to be produced.
Keep searching. He's around here somewhere.
And they're like, he talks to the other robots and he's like, how many of you, like the machine says that there's been 100 produced. And he's like, how many of you are in this building? And they're like, 1,001.
He's mine! Let me take him. You get out of here.
You have my friend.
He's not your friend. I'll give you money.
Be quiet. Come on.
You should have taken the money.
I know. I'm a fool.
Shit. Thank you. The gunshots are coming from that barn. Come on.
He's backing off inside. Get after him. There he is. Take him out. Good. You should be the last of them.
All right, let's go back for Trelawney. You all right?
Yeah. Never goes easy, does it?
Sure don't. Come on. Let's go see how badly they beat up the slippery fella.
I wonder how much trouble he's brought with him.
Guess we'll soon find out.
Seems like we can't catch a break now, Arthur.
Our luck's held this long. We got out of worse scrapes than this one.
So I heard.
Anyways,
Sure.
he keeps
Us
asking.
government agents
He's
and
like, which
bounty
one of you
hunters
is it?
to us.
And they're like, one of us.
I hope you're
And
right.
he's like, which one? One of us. Anyways, that's what that felt like. Looking through the cornfields for a man hiding amongst the cornfields felt like that. What the fuck? Why did you? What the fuck? Dude, somebody needs to clip that shit right now. What the fuck? What? Where the fuck did he just come from? Why did he fall down? Charles really just fucking ate shit for no good reason. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Damn, these guys had a lot of money on them.
Mr. Trelawney, where are you?
Over here, dear boy.
Well, he's still here at least. Put your feet up, why don't you? You okay?
Never finer.
So, who was they?
They were bounty hunter. Attached to Cole Stoudemire.
Okay.
They weren't looking for me, per se.
What you tell them?
Not much. I told them I was an intellectual. Come down here from Oregon, looking for a job at the university. Of course, they didn't believe me. Seems you stirred up quite a hornet's nest in Blackwater.
So I keep hearing.
It might be best if I stay with you, gentlemen, for a while. Can't go back to that caravan now.
All right, Charles. You take Trelawney back to camp. I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
There always seems to be more and more civilization. I want to get back in the open country of the West, or what's left of it, but well, even that ain't the way I remember it.
Dude, what the fuck's wrong with my horse? What the fuck? What? What's going on? Oh my god. Why did my horse break? And there's like no one here to see it. My beard won't grow any longer unless I use hair tonic? What kind of horse shit is that? I want the thickest mustache I can get, and you're telling me I have to use hair tonic on it?
Hello again. Good Lord, it can't be worth it.
I mean, it is. It is worth it, dude. I paid $120 after cashing off with $2,000 for me alone.
Goodbye.
That's super worth it.
I'm back, girl.
Sorry, I was looking and pushed at the bed. Oh my god, so you weren't here for either moment, were you? Oh my god. Dude, okay. Firstly, I'm gonna have to figure out eventually when I have free time, unless you do it, to go clip that shit that Charles did. I walked downstairs out of the barn, right? I walked back down the stairs and out the front. But there was a dead guy, so I was like, let me loot him real quick. And mid-loot, as Arthur stands up, Charles falls from the second floor, hits the railing, then hits the ground. Just out of the blue. Like, he just fucking appeared. It felt like I was watching a scene in a movie where someone suddenly drops dead in front of you. Except he was alive. And then we get here, and Arthur is journaling, because he journals. And all of a sweet fucking sudden, his horse in the background is 90-degree angled, head in the ground, legs in the air. And the moment he puts his journal away, it goes back to being correctly positioned.
Ain't been too many Federals coming through. Stop right where you are.
You okay there, mister?
You need me to move?
Move.
Am I sitting in the wrong place?
Excuse me?
I didn't mean any offense, sir. Please.
I don't get your meaning.
I'm very sorry, sir. You have yourself a fine day, and I apologize for any offense I may have inadvertently caused.
What are you drinking, mister?
Nothing, sir. Nothing at all.
Why are you acting so strange?
I don't mean to. I'm sorry for any offense.
How could you have offended me?
I have no idea. But I had no idea how I offended the last fellas. And they stole my wagon on account of my impudence.
Stole your wagon for back check?
They didn't like my medical practice, I suppose. I was helping folk.
And that wasn't popular?
I was undercutting the competition. Or I was too colored. Or I was irritating in nature. Or I was some know-it-all, big city slicker here to demean some good old boys of my fine words. The exact variety of my sins was the source of some conjecture, so they undercut me.
That ain't very nice.
That was my impression. Still, compared to the gutting, castration, defenestration, and crucifixion they offered me, I felt I got off lightly.
Imaginative bunch.
Yes.
But
no great love of my medical practice. Too free with my wisdom and services.
which way they go?
Down the road, that away.
Stay here.
I'm sort of forced to. Please, don't go to any trouble on my account.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking for that fella's wagon? I heard him say they was taking it to McComb's Inn.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, damn indeed. That shit was funny as fuck.
Yep.
Dude, my eye. Look, I understand you're not supposed to rub your eye like that, okay? I understand. But sometimes it just gets itchy. I can't be blamed. Oh my god. Dude, I didn't realize that the fucking light of God was touching the back shelves like that. Damn. Damn, they took Buddy's cart far.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine Madame Gothel attending all these balls. Someone give me that clip. Put that in the suggestions, yeah? Somebody find the goddamn link to just that portion of the audio clip from the fucking Curtis Connor YouTube video where he accentuates Barbie saying balls really hard. Because that also deserves to live in infamy in this YouTube channel as a thing you can randomly get, and I think everyone will agree with that.
Easy there. Doctor friend of mine lost his wagon. You all ain't seen it, have you?
Uppity, ain't he? You tell your friend we gonna pay him a visit. I know what you about, darky lover. Go. If you done, boys, I'll go.
They really called Arthur a darky lover. That's crazy. Honestly, I just think Arthur Morgan sees people who need help and sees people who are terrible people and decides that he is the law. Honestly, I don't think there's any more to it than that for Arthur. I think he could give two shits about a single other thing. That's just my thought. But that's just a theory.
Okay, come on. Get you back to the dock. Yeah.
This is a real fancy wagon. Real fancy wagon for a...
Coach incoming. Focus your fire.
Just leave it alone. What the hell? What the hell you want with this thing? That all of you? Shit.
Jesus. You ever in the back of your mind just hear things? Now I will elaborate. By things, I do mean like you just start hearing like bits of a song, like shit like that. Because I did just suddenly in the back of my head hear the that MFer killed my chihuahua from the I Hate My Stepdad song by Eminem. I think the song is just called Stepdad, but like it's a song about how he hates his stepdad because I guess his stepdad was a terrible, terrible person to him. Don't know if it's like based in fact, but
You know this feller, don't you?
seeing as he made an apology song about how he treated his mother in his music,
Look who it is. I
because he
did
just
not
didn't
count on seeing
understand
that
all
wagon
the issues
again.
she had
Nor you
because
for
he
that
was
matter.
young.
Only people you won't
It
be
probably is
seeing
based in
are
fact.
the folks that took it.
I take it they aren't the only ignorant bullying clodhoppers in these parts. But I can live in glorious hope. Now, it wasn't a trouble now, was it?
No, it was a pleasure.
Yeah. Let me give you something for your pleasure. What we got here. How about this? Provide a man a tincture, he'll be well for a day. Teach him to make one, he might be well a while longer.
I'll make sure to try and make this. Thank you.
Thank you. It won't work for anything chronic, but you may not need it to. Well, if you see me on my travels and you're in need of something, make sure you come and say hello.
Travel safe now.
Beneficial for fortifying health. Cool. Killed my chihuahua. That's why I'm saying. Hey. Huh?
Hold it up.
What is that? What is that floating in the middle of the road? Why is my game suddenly so broken? What's with all these glitches? What is that? Oh, and it's gone. Okay, all right. Ghost. There's fucking ghost here, I guess.
Somebody help me. Cap? Cap? I've lost my friend. Somebody help me, please.
Warner?
Listen, have you seen... I'm looking for my friend, Gavin.
I don't know any Gavins, I'm afraid.
English bloke. Lovely fella. He went missing and now I'm all alone.
Good luck.
That's too bad.
Gavin! Okay then, girl.
Wow, that guy was fucking weird. Is that Trelawney? Oh, Trelawney, you're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna go do this one, and then I'll do the other one.
It's really worrying me.
Gavin!
This is just too bad.
Hey, mister.
Hey there, mister.
Dude, why is that guy losing his mind about his friend?
Hey there.
How do you do, sir?
Out of the damn way!
I mean, nobody's seen hide nor hair of him.
Why did I pull a gun out?
Hey, mister, that's one nice-looking horse you got there. How about we see how fast it is? First one to Catfish Jackson's.
I'm gonna have to decline.
Not now, thanks.
All right, suit yourself.
Yeah.
Horse flesh
Can
for
I
dinner?
help you there? Sure. Those supposed to be my business partners here. They arranged a meeting, I believe, about some horses.
A fellow with a scar and a Mexican
Yes, sir.
out by the stables.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day now.
Good men. Like you.
You don't know me. You turn up in this town, and you're helping everybody. And everywhere, there's troubles.
And have you met my partner, Arthur Morgan?
No?
I met your son, the sheriff.
Okay.
Mr. Gray here was saying how he had problems with a family of degenerates.
Oh, well, nobody likes degenerates.
Hag and her inbred sons. They ruined this county. They killed my uncle, you know.
That ain't right.
Problem is, we can't be seen to get too close.
And?
We've got gold, Yankee. We've got gold.
I ain't no Yankee, friend. I ain't nothing. My daddy came over on the boat from Scotland.
I'm Scottish.
And the Braithwaites?
Goddamn peasants. I don't know. Mongrels. Slave fuckers. All you gotta do is look at them.
How much gold?
Huh?
Enough. These are prized horses I'm talking about. Them, they'll get you 5,000.
5,000 for horses.
Easy.
And where do we sell them, these $5,000 horses?
Over in Clemens Cove. Fellow over there will run them out of state and give you 50 cents on the dollar.
Mister, you got yourself a deal.
Just keep us away from this. Publicly, I mean.
My sense is we keep all horse wrestling away from the public.
Go to the stables on the south side of the manor. That's where they keep the thoroughbreds.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we stealing the horses from the other family? My batteries died. Give me 1 sec. I'm back. And I can't believe it's not butter.
Coming past.
On you go!
Crazy old fool. You should see the Braithwaite woman.
Hosea and Sean were planning on going over to the Braithwaites. You haven't seen them?
No, not yet. If they're there already, they better keep their heads down. You don't need this to be any more complicated than it already is.
$5,000 for horses. We've been robbing the wrong folk all these years.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But if we get even a third of that, it'll be worth it.
So how are we gonna play this?
The place is well guarded, so there ain't no point in blasting in there. We'll make them think we're there looking to purchase.
3 armed men?
You'd be armed if you were about to spend 5,000 on horses. We should go in the back way, though. Avoid too many questions.
Tranquilo.
Careful. There's a guard.
I'll speak to him, okay?
All right, then.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Yeah, we're here to see about some horses.
Horses?
Yeah, we had an appointment with Mr. Braithwaite, I believe.
Yeah, I never heard about any of this.
Our partner wanted to make a significant investment in some stables down here. But perhaps we should look elsewhere.
Well, okay then. But head on up to the stables.
Oh, that was easy.
Someone will come see you.
That's it. Nice and easy. No need to rush. Don't want to draw any unnecessary attention. think that's the stables just up ahead. Heads down, play cool. Head around the front, hitch up there. All right, let's hitch up here. Did good, girl. Let me do the talking. Hello there.
Can I help you, boys?
I hope so. Heard you got some horses.
We always got horses.
Fine horses, I mean.
I don't get you, friend.
Yeah, you do. Come on.
Listen, why don't you get out of here? You, Scarface, and your greaser buddy.
Whoa!
I don't like officials.
We ain't officials. We're connoisseurs, looking to do some breedings. Come on now, partner.
Okay, fine. Follow me. These here's mainly the studs available for purchase or for working. If that's what you're interested in. What is you boys interested in?
We represent a famous stable and stud farm from Saratoga.
Is that so?
Unofficially.
Of course. This here's Cerberus. Here you go, boy. Cerberus is a real reliable stud. Fathered many a race winner. This one's Old Faithful. He was a champion, briefly.
Greaser, huh?
Okay, bandana's on. Don't need nobody recognizing us.
All right, I'll grab the white one in the middle. You get the other two. Relax, boy. Come on.
Good boy.
Easy there. Easy.
Easy now.
Whoa, now, easy. Marston, you're gonna tether him up to Javier's horse.
Okay.
Javier, you're gonna lead the stallions. Whoa, now, easy. You're okay. Marston, you ride point. I'll cover up the back. If there's any problems, we regroup at Clemens Cove.
Okay.
Easy there.
What are you doing?
Let's go, quick!
Get going, you two. I'll watch.
What the hell you doing? Stop! Stop! We're being robbed! I said stop these men! Stop!
You son of a bitch!
Look out ahead! They're coming out of the fields! Watch out by that wagon! Whoa!
They blocked our way out!
We'll have to go through the fields! Look there! The fence is down! Come on! Let's try to lose them in the trees!
I think we lost him.
More on the road there, hijo de puta! Stop right there! That horses don't belong to you!
You see any more of them?
No?
Don't think so.
All right, let's get these horses to Clemens Cove.
Whoa! You okay there, boy?
Shit! One of the stallions is loose. Keep going. I'll get him.
Well done. Clemens Cove's just over there. Come on. Let's get this over with.
Well, that could have gone smoother.
That'll be on my gravestone. You think they look like they're paying $5,000 for horses?
I guess we'll see.
Gotcha.
What you boys want?
Heard you paid good prices for horses.
Oh, we'll buy more or less anything, Pop.
That so?
Sure, Pop. I'm Clay Davies. That's my brother Clive. We're twins.
John, Arthur, Javier.
So what are you? Cuban?
No.
I don't like Cubans.
That so?
Maybe. Why, what do you care? You ain't Cuban.
Maybe I like Cubans.
Ooh, you're funny. He's funny. Ain't he funny, Clive? Clive don't talk. We're twins, but I was born first. He came out all yellow and black, but he's okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I know these horses. They ain't yours, but I like you, and I can give you 650 for them.
I was told we could get up to $5,000 for them.
And I was told the moon was made of ladies' tears. Only it ain't true. Not one little bit.
But
I like you boys, but I ain't got more than 700 on me. You want it, or you want to ride them fellers into town, and maybe someone there'll hang you?
We're gonna need more than that.
I ain't got no more money, Pop. Here, take it or leave it. Uh-huh.
All right.
You goddamn fool, Marston.
Ain't no one round here got $5,000, boys, but nice meeting you. See you boys again, I hope. Come on. Yeah. Close the gate, Clive.
Believed a yarn spun us by one of that Gray family, and imagined we was gonna be wonderfully rich. At the end of it, we felt like prize idiots.
Them being willing to pay more for stolen horses but less for purchased horses is really funny, actually. Oh, this is mine, isn't
What
it?
do you think of the place? I don't know. So far, it seems okay, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry, Arthur. You look stupid. I mean, I'm over here. I may as well do the Hosea Trelawney mission, and then I'll do the other one.
Use a slug of whiskey.
Shot a lot of folk like you. What you mean, folk like me?
Oh, you know, cowards.
You want to get shot too, Morgan?
I've seen you in action. From that range, you'd miss. Just shut your mouth, Micah.
I say it how it is.
You're out of line.
Trelawney's behind me.
Say, Morgan. Morgan, you got any hair pomade?
Excuse me?
You know, hair pomade.
No.
Well, if you happen to find some.
Sure. I'll buy you some hair pomade. Here's that, hair pomade you wanted.
Well, look at that. Thanks, Morgan. I owe you one.
I reckon we should both just forget this ever happened.
I'm sorry, but Arthur, who just applied hair pomade to his own hair, looking Bill in the eyes and saying he has no fucking clue what that is so funny.
Arthur! Are you busy, Arthur?
Why?
Well, I know you think I'm just some effete buffoon.
What?
A man of words and not of action. Hardly a man at all.
Well, I think you're as slippery as an eel in an oil slick, but still a man.
Because I think I found something interesting.
Yeah?
Have you ever robbed a stagecoach?
No, never. Who would have even thought? Of course I robbed a goddamn stagecoach. You know I have.
And what's the problem with stagecoaches?
The armed man attempting to put a bullet in your head?
Not quite. The odds. I mean, is it worth the robbing?
Sometimes.
I know. But, well, if you'd like to come with me, I can introduce you to a new best friend, and he's going to give you all the decent, robbable stagecoaches a hot-blooded degenerate could require.
Well, I could require a whole lot. So where do we find this friend of yours?
Roads.
Because what can possibly go wrong there?
Well, lead the way and we'll find out.
You sure seem to have got about around here.
You know me. I like to make friends in low places.
How the hell you end up down here anyway?
I could ask the same of you. I have a few commitments over this way. Some expenses to meet.
Expenses? What expenses? Gentlemen's canes and rabbits to pull out of hats?
Among other things, I had quite a nice little business going for a while. Shares in a gold mining company. Excellent returns for the investor of a certain financial standing. Until, well, that unfortunate run-in with the law.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Thanks for disappearing on us during that Sean business, by the way.
I've done my part. Each to their strengths, dear boy. You know, you boys should really watch yourselves with those two families. This is a small town. People talk. I tried to mention it to Hosea, but you know how he is. Anyway, while they're off chasing their pot of Confederate gold hidden at the end of some rainbow, let me present you with something real.
So, where exactly are we going?
The train station. The clerk there, Alden, is quite a fellow. Very informed on the comings and goings of coaches round these parts.
Ah, I see.
Here we are. We can hitch up outside. I'll make the introductions, Arthur.
What is that stupid ass banjo sound that I just heard? The fucking It's in the distance like someone is playing it. Oh my god, it's because he is playing it. Oh my god.
Come on. Hang back a bit and let me do the talking. We don't want to scare him off.
It's not a banjo. I figure what type of instrument it is. But it's one that I dislike.
Hello, Alden.
Hello, Josiah. How have you been?
Dandy. And you, friend?
Like I said, times are tough. My missus is a bad... woman.
They often are. But how's work, Alden?
Terrible. Wages got cut again. They reckon they just invented a new horseless carriage will be the end of us.
They've been saying that nonsense since they invented the wheel. The wickedness of bosses.
I know. My comrades here and I are greatly discouraged from the adequate fulfillment of our duty.
A discouraged man is no man at all, Alden. No man at all. My friend Arthur here has a present for you.
Ain't you kind, sir?
Call him Arthur. He's one of us, a fellow man of distinction.
Okay, well, this is perfect timing. I think you'll like this one, Josiah. It'll be coming south down the river road through Siltwater Strand.
Thank you, Alden. Thank you very much.
Oh, and Josiah, if you or Arthur are ever out Strawberry Way, ask for my colleague there, feller called Hector. He's also one of the... What did you call us again?
Discouraged men, Alden.
That's it, discouraged men. I like that.
Well, goodbye, Alden, or should I say, adieu.
Oh, adieu, Josiah.
Use your imagination.
What the hell was that?
I thought you might like to see that pantomime.
River Road through Siltwater Strand, he said.
Okay. I think I know a good spot to wait. Follow me. Okay, let's go. This way. Yeah! What did I tell you? Simple as can be. Seems a lot of the station workers are in on it these days. Earning a pittance, the unions are whipping them up, so they want something on the side. Like he said, there, Strawberry. Could create a lot of opportunities for a man in your line of work.
I ain't sure about going back to Strawberry after all that Micah business.
Didn't sound like you left anyone alive to recognize you, so I wouldn't worry too much, dear boy.
He knows me so
all
well.
This trouble. You gentlemen are becoming quite the celebrities, aren't you? Soon you'll be on the front of a dime novel. And dead, of course.
We're hoping to be long gone before that. Dutch has a plan.
If anything goes wrong, let's meet back here at this crossroad, okay?
All right.
Here we are. This is the spot. Okay. This should do.
Sure. Here.
I'm hoping we won't need those.
Better safe than sorry. So what were you thinking?
Well, according to this, the loot is located in a strongbox, which is in the back. I'll put on a little performance, and you can scurry around, open the strongbox, and relieve them of their goodies.
And how do I open the strongbox without threatening someone to open it for me?
This should work.
And I can do this silently?
Well, I'm hoping complete silence won't be necessary, but you're going to wish you had your earplugs. This is Damson. Oh, very good, Alden, very good. Of course, if anything goes wrong, you can wave your guns around like you normally do. Hold tight. They'll be here soon.
There it is. Right on time. Let's go. Keep your distance so they don't see you. And please leave that gun in its holster for once.
There we go.
Mrs. Chester Damson. Flattery.
I flatter? Buddy.
Stop the coach, my good man! Stop the coach!
Whoa! Miss Damson, why did you stop singing?
The New York audience, they were rather cruel.
New Yorkers are prigs and fools who believe Westerners don't know anything about culture.
I couldn't agree more.
Could you? It's such a small show, but would you sing something for me? I'm looking for an soprano.
I don't know.
Miss Damson, you owe it to West Elizabeth.
Ti grido lasciar, non lasciar verdir. Ti grido et trio.
How was that?
Grido lasciar, non lasciar verdir.
Adagio, molto adagio.
Ti grido
Madam.
et
Madam, we should move. The roads are not safe.
My good man, they're perfectly safe.
Can we go, please? I got a train to catch.
Oh, won't you be quiet, you horrible little man?
One more time, from the top. Madam, I've heard enough. Might I have your card? The event is on the 23rd of this month.
Yeah.
Can't say enough. Mrs.
Sometimes you've got to have those conversations with people sometimes.
So sorry, gentlemen,
And some
for the
people are just a little
Farewell.
a little too people pleasery. Oh shit, my horse needs food.
Nicely done, Arthur.
can be sneaky, Trelawney. Close your mouth. You clown.
Well done, sir. Well done.
It was easy. You did all the work.
Teamwork, my dear boy. Teamwork.
Here you go.
Thank you. Oh, jolly good. Go see Alden from time to time. See you soon, Arthur.
Dude, my phone has been slow as molasses all day, and it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm saying this to the world. My phone sits in my pocket at my job for like 8 hours, untouched for now. And it's like, it's moving slower than dirt. And I think it's because it hasn't had the chance to die. You know what I mean? Tech, like, needs to occasionally fully shut itself off, and not forever be on. And when it's barely getting used, and then it gets, like, recharged, like, and thus never gets to die, it just gets really bad for it, because it needs that reset every once in a while. Like, it's like your brain's sleeping, but the phone doesn't get to do that if it never gets to get turned off. So I think I just need to reset it just very quickly at a point, and I can do that at any time. I just haven't done it yet. But it's just really funny because like only today did it suddenly like decide to do that. Are you allowed to listen to music on the job?
Oh,
well,
good, a new patron.
Continuing to keep my wonderful
If you
job
need bait, I got
a la
it.
secret
Weapons, I got it.
until I'm out of
Beef, I got
probation.
it. You just better have the right price for
technically,
me.
I
Got
could.
it? Sure, let me see.
Technically, I can't have earbuds. That's a big no. For obvious reasons that will become obvious once I can tell you guys what it is in 90 days to a year. But it's just like I could. I personally will probably listen to a podcast.
Hell, you really want to get rid of this?
And
Not bad, this.
that's on someone who does not have Spotify Premium. I could maybe
You got
after a
decent
certain
eye for
point
these things by the
get
looks of
that
it.
again.
Real
But
good
as of
doing
right now,
business with
I
you.
just don't have that, and that's fine.
Come on, girl.
Why the fuck would I go all the way around when there's a road right here? What was that path? What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
That was the equivalent of when the game puts you. No, sorry. That's the equivalent of when a GPS puts you on a path, right? I'm sure you guys have had this happen. Your GPS will put you on a path, and you'll be on that path for a while. And then you'll realize there was a whole, like, 30 minutes to an hour faster path that just uses more gas because you have to stop more times. And it's like, man, the time in which the money I can save on gas compared to the time I can save in not having to fucking stop.
You're a marked man in the state of Lemoyne! Shit!
Okay.
God damn it!
It's been very strange. This is not job related. This is just related to my own personal life. I have not had music in my car for 2 months because I no longer have a vehicle with a CD player, and I don't have the money to go buy one that I can like plug in USB style, like in the car. And I don't have the money for Spotify Premium. So I have not had access to like music at like expediency speeds for a hot second. And it kind of makes me sad. Not to say there's anything wrong with the podcast I've been listening to. In fact, I will get through a great swath of podcasts. Because that's just what happens when you decide you want to listen to Critical Role and then have to catch up on like a decade's worth of Critical Role.
Hey there,
and every episode is somewhere between 2 to 4 hours. Like, that's just what happens. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Feed that horse. Feed that horse. But so all that to say, every time I've driven around, it's podcasts in my car. That's all it is. And I feel like I'm missing out. I feel like the world of music is about to leave me behind, and I'm gonna come back and someone's gonna tell me, oh, didn't you know? Big Boy and fucking Andre 3000 got back together. They're making a third, this is their third new Outkast album. And I'm like, what? And then they're gonna be like, the Michael Jackson hologram came back from the grave and is creating a new pop album. And you're like, what? And that's how I'm gonna feel when I finally get access to music back. I'm gonna go onto Spotify for the first time in a hot second, and it's gonna be like, oh, These Sacred Souls put out their third album. And I'll be like, what the fuck? And it's like, oh, Michelle put out a third album. I didn't even realize they put out a second one. You know how pissed off I am personally? They put out a whole second album, and I didn't know.
Hey, fellas, I have a meeting with Mrs. Braithwaite.
And I haven't heard it yet.
Are already
Even
here.
now.
All right, that's enough. Move along now.
Yeah, he probably will. He will probably put out another one by that time. I want that shit on CD. I don't have it on CD, and I'm upset about it. Chromacopia was good. And it, like, limited released, and then, like, everyone owned it, and then everyone was scalping it, and I got quite upset about it.
Hey, howdy, sir.
Please come in, sir.
Oh no, Samuel L. Jackson and
This way, sir.
Django Unchained.
A gentleman to see you, ma'am.
So, your friend, the other liquor vendor. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Arthur, welcome. We were just playing cribbage. Arthur Morgan, Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
Nice to see you again.
Apparently. So this one, he is big and as dumb as he looks?
Well, he's surely big, but his intelligence is a matter of some conjecture. Some say he is as dumb as he looks, but I think, well, he's not quite that dumb.
So these are the boys going to Gallagher Hall?
Yes, we can take care of that for you, but one hates to be coarse. There is the question of money.
Oh, we've got money, Mr. Matthews.
Paper, bonds, metal.
She ain't gonna pay you with a certified check, you Yankee numbskull.
Ain't childbirth just the most beautiful miracle? Seems a lady can birth monkeys, after all.
Seems a lady can birth monkeys after all. Jesus.
Can I drive?
Nope.
Ready? Let's get out of here.
You was quiet in there.
Took everything I had. That son of horse. I'll shove that silver spoon down his throat.
and pull it clean out of his arse. The smug fucker.
Okay. So what's she got us doing at the Gray's place?
She wants us to torture tobacco fields. Said they ain't had rain in weeks round here.
What?
Yep, using that back there.
Moonshine?
Burns faster than kerosene, that stuff. Said it'd be fitting, she did. All I'm thinking is how about I try fitting my boot up your hook now, just snotty old bitch.
Hosea really picked the right feller for teeing the manor, didn't he?
Ah, he was giving it his usual flannin'. One of these families got gold stashed somewhere, he reckons. I mean, I'm all for sticking it to rich folks. I hate rich folks. There really better be some bloody money at the end of all this.
Hosea knows what he's doing.
Does he, though? The master finagler of nothing.
Easy, easy.
So far, we've destroyed the Braithwaite still, tried to sell the shine back to them. Now we're on this fool's errand, which I'm very much looking forward to, by the way. They was saying old man Gray's double security after that business at the saloon.
You just robbed their horses, too.
That was you. Jesus.
So, we're just gonna drive on in there, is that it?
Don't worry. I got a plan. Wagons go in and out of there all the time with supplies, equipment, payroll. Especially now they're taking on all that extra muscle. We're making a delivery. That's all. Just leave it to me. I can talk a dog off a meat wagon.
All right, then.
Hold up a second. You not worried about them Greys, English?
Excuse me?
You not worried about them Greys?
In what sense?
Well, they knows you.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You know what? Here, I'll go hiding back. If you can act naturally and stop us from getting into a fight before we're ready.
I will try.
Yes. Try and do an impression of a human being.
I'm not going to go that far.
That it does make sense. It's very funny though. Men. Nothing like saying funny shit.
We're here. Stay out of sight. I'll do the talking.
Hey, hold it right there. What you want, boy?
There was a thing at the saloon.
What you talking about?
Well, I'm delivering the supplies.
You're not the usual driver.
You want a bottle, friend? Here. Have a wee drop. I'm new. I mean you no harm. I've come from Donegal, in Ireland.
You don't say.
Yeah. They said you'd understand. Some kind of incident at the saloon in town. I was told to bring this up here. Ask no questions, I'll tell you no lies. Sort of business. Before the officials got there, they said.
Okay. Drive this way. I'll show you how to get there.
Oh, thank you, friend. Have a drink. Sean.
Hamish.
Good to meet you, Hamish. Fine bit of country you've got here. Not as fine as Connemara, but fine nonetheless.
My people come from Scotland.
Is that right? And you and I are nearly brothers.
Look, okay, real quick. I understand what I'm
Just over
looking at,
here.
but I
Yeah, straight
hate
down the
it.
path here.
It's
I
getting so I can barely
hate
keep
it.
track of all these deliveries
The like
coming
under
in.
the chair
Yeah,
suspension
and they
that
said
bounces
they was
them
looking
up
for
and
more
down.
drivers in town. I jumped at the
So that
chance.
way they don't
I've
have to
never
like
been a
physically
fella
bounce
to
their
kick a bit
bodies
of
in the
honest
seat,
work out
which
of
would be
bed.
painful. I hate it though.
You folks been having a hard time of it, have you?
Yeah, Mr. Gray's got a heap of problems right now with another family around here. Bunch of covetous lowdowns trying to sabotage his livelihood. Disgusting.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that, Hamish. Sounds like you definitely deserve that drink.
You don't know the half of it. Just in there.
Right you are.
You can unload it here.
In here? Oh, the horse is like a swift one, do they?
Excuse me?
Nothing. It's grand.
You see my gun poking out the back?
Quite a place you boys have got here. Reminds me of one of them big houses out in Donegal. Real fancy places they was, Hamish. Real fancy. Because if some folks got all the money, they can build quite the fanciest places imaginable, While the average man sups on shite, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. We can hold up in here till it gets dark.
How you getting on?
Good. Nearly got these things ready.
Okay. There's plenty of guards out there. Here's how I feel we should deal with things.
Have fun in the walls.
You head over to the dry barn.
Sure. And you?
I'm gonna deal with the fields themselves. We coat everything in moonshine, and then we light things up with these little fellers here. Thankfully, it ain't rained, and that old barn over there should go up like a torch.
How many of these boys you think you need?
This should do it. Let's head out the back. Look, once they get wind of us, there'll be no turning back, so move quickly.
Of course. I'm rebel stock, boy. I was born burning down manor houses.
We'll burn quietly.
Quiet. There's someone coming on the left.
Oh, hey. Well, I thought the wagon already arrived.
This one didn't.
Strange. So, what you got there?
Tools, payroll.
Okay. Drop it by the supply shed at the back of the fields.
Sure. See you later.
You hear that? Payroll.
Yeah. Let's get this job done first, okay?
I'll take care of this fella. Come on. You douse the fields. I'll meet you at the barn.
Try to stay out of trouble. That's good for here.
I feel like I'm playing Dishonored all of a sudden. Crouched down, waiting for a guy to turn around so I can move to a specific spot outside of the view of his walking path.
It's gonna be a long night.
Or you can just a quick dousing as well. Think she'll go, Arthur? After you, Joe. Haha! Now let's go rid ourselves a fat cigar.
Somebody shoot him already!
Hold on, please.
I got the redhead!
Let's light it up then. Come on.
Not right now. We got company. Look out!
Stay with me.
Look out! There's more of them! Almost got you!
You ain't getting away with this. They seem to be taking it well.
This is a goddamn mess. They didn't tell you there'd be an army of them?
They didn't tell me nothing.
There goes out right out of here.
The wagon we saw come in earlier. We can nick the horses from that.
All right, where is it?
This way. Jesus! There's more of them. Oh, Christ. Let's go. Shit. More of the bastards. You want a war? We'll give you a war. Too late for you now.
Hosea better get us paid real well for this.
Bloody right. You bright white spot. This way! This is what it's all about. Oh, glad you're having fun. To hell with you! See, there it is. Maybe they haven't unloaded that cash yet.
All right, come on, we'll take those horses.
Well, let's see if the payroll is actually in there.
Hurry up.
Oh boy, we did good, Morgan. We did good.
Great, but let's go.
Looky here, you get them horses free, Marker. Come on. Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay, let's get the hell out of here, fast.
You right, follow me. More men up ahead. We're going straight out the front gate. Jesus, that turned into a right party.
You call that a party?
That Braithwaite had got our money's worth, all right.
Let's just get out of here first.
I think we lost them.
That we did.
Quite a night.
Sure.
Interesting little fight Dutch has put us into the middle of here.
I hope him and Jose are right and that there's some money at the end of it.
I doubt there is.
What now?
Head on back to camp.
You coming?
Later. I got some business.
Right you are, English. Another job well done, I'd say. Yep.
Okay. Damn you, Micah. Damn you for being the only other mission currently available.
Yep. Yeah. Okay there.
It doesn't even look like anything's still burning anymore. I guess I should have just accepted going to camp with him, seeing as I had already completed every other mission that I could do, and no new ones had popped in. That's on me. That's truly on me. I've got to ride back on this unbonded horse. Big ass horse.
Hey, why aren't you showing your butt?
This place sure makes sore eyes.
bonded with this horse I stole.
All right, come on, boys. Get your backs into it. Use your legs. That's what you have them for Pete's sake. Don't put your hands higher and push. Come on, show me something. You better not drop it. You better not.
Welcome back for a little bit.
Come on, you pair of cream pies. Do you want this rally to happen or not? Why does this always happen to me? I just can't win. Well, there's two more. Have some respect. Just leave
Respect?
me be.
Respect?
Oh, no! Spare me, please!
I want it to be painful. Dear Pa, I'm sorry I left the house in such a huff. For that I must apologize, but the thing is you are wrong, no offense. I simply do not care what Jesus or anyone else says. I am a student of science, and as such, and having read a lot into the subject, I have to assert my position that commingling between the races is not merely wrong, but also dangerous. But to be quite clear, this is not a position, but a scientific fact. I've read all the research. Look at big cats. There are tigers and lions and leopards and things, and they are all different, so that sort of proves it. Same with trees. There's more than one kind of tree. Or colors. There's red and blue and so forth. So it is with races. Why people like us to dominate and others to do work to which they are suited? Oh shit, what the fuck? Yo, wild boar? What in the... What? I was reading, you dick. Now I gotta find that letter to Pa again. Got fucking wild boar attacked. It should be in the letters. To which they are suited. This is science. I'm done with school. I am sorry about the money you spent, but the place is full of fools. I'm heading out west. I will make my fortune there and prove my theories correct. I'm not an arrogant blowhard, as you so rudely put it, but a man concerned with saving the human race. I am sorry we parted on such terms, but I am afraid I have no patience for fools, and to hear you, Mother and Teddy speak, well, I felt nothing but shame. And you all educated and white. Shame on you. Well, I am a man of destiny, and I plan to prove it. Nothing will stand in my way from forming a white utopia full of people just like me. And then Arthur Morgan put 4 bullets in his back. It'd be really funny if I gained honor from this. Like, I know I can't, but, like, it'd be so funny. Although, admittedly, I did gain honor from holding that guy at gunpoint, which is a little funny.
Yeah.
I know that just from like a game standpoint, the moment I see them, if I wanted to, I can just shoot them, whatever. But it's way funnier to let them do whatever bullshit they're trying to do, because they always fuck it up really hard, and I think that's really funny.
It's me, Arthur.
Hope you gone. Made us a million, Arthur.
You wish I made you a million.
Easy now. Good job, girl.
What's even? Is there any? No, I bought it all, right? There are no upgrades left. Here's the thing, Micah. I just don't like you enough to instantly start this mission. And Arthur Morgan needs to sleep. So, he's going to do that first before he even thinks about looking at you. Oh, that must be from Bill.
Hello, Reverend. Herr Strauss.
Micah?
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called...
Hey, Molly, where's Dutch?
Well, however it goes.
I'm not sure all that line of thought serves you and me very well.
That's because, Cowpoke, you are a man of profoundly limited intelligence.
No doubt.
Well, you and the old man and Dutch have been running around, digging us ever deeper into shit. Old Mr. Pearson might have gone and lightened the load a little. Pearson! Ain't you curious?
I guess. Gentlemen.
Dutch, you tell him, fat man.
It's peace, Dutch. The O'Driscolls. I mean, I think there's a way.
What on earth are you talking about?
Get the words out properly, fat man.
I met a couple of the O'Driscoll boys on the road into town. And things were about to get ugly. But you know how I am in a fight, huh? Like a cornered tiger. Anyway, somehow it didn't, but we got to talking, and they suggested a parlay to end things. Like gentlemen.
Gentlemen. Combe O'Driscoll. Have you lost your minds?
You're always telling us, Dutch. Do what has to be done, but don't fight wars ain't worth fighting.
They want a parley? It's a trap.
Well, of course, it's probably a trap, but what do we got to lose finding out?
Get shot.
We ain't getting shot because you'll be protecting us. It's a trap, you shoot the lot of them. If it ain't a trap, that's slim chance.
I don't see the point in any of this.
It's a chance you've gotta take.
I killed Combs' brother a long time ago. Then he killed a woman I loved dear.
As you say, it's a long time ago, Dutch.
Let's go. You and me, with Arthur protecting us, no one else.
What about me?
This ain't the time for tigers, my friend.
This ain't the time for tigers.
Fine.
Mount up then, Morgan. Let's go then.
You know, I've been fighting Combe for so long now, I can barely remember a time when it was different.
And you're still fighting him now. Make no mistake of that.
Here he goes, Doubting Thomas. Is there any plan you ain't sour on?
Well, maybe you're right. Just nervous. Let's not waste any more lives needlessly.
I ain't costing lives here. I'm saving them. What did you say? We had Pinkertons coming after us?
Because of Blackwater?
And Leviticus Cornwall and his private army. Then, who knows when this local hillbilly thing will come to a head, And we really afford to be fighting on all these fronts. And O'Driscoll.
There is wisdom in that.
I hope so, gentlemen, but like I said, I'm nervous.
Look, you ain't even going to be the one in danger. We'll get on over there, find a nice perch for you to settle into. You got that rifle, don't you?
Yeah.
Then me and Dutch walk right in to the lion's den. With you to cover us,
Okay. Just keep calm, unless I give you a reason not to.
Oh, we'll be fine. We got you.
I will do my best.
Oh, my dear and trusted friend, with you watching over me, I would walk into hell itself.
As would I. Hey, up there. Men on the ridge.
O'Driscoll's, from the look of them.
I don't like having eyes on us.
We're close. You'll be the eyes soon enough. Maybe he's right, Dutch. Maybe I have pushed too hard. Got us into situations that could have been safer. I see all those mouths we gotta feed, and I dream too big. Caring too much. That's my problem.
Caring too much? There's no such thing.
This is horse shit from both of you.
It might be. Micah might be full of shit. Colm O'Driscoll might be full of shit. The promise of this great nation. Men created equal. Liberty and justice for all. That might be nonsense too. But it's worth trying for. It is worth believing in. Can't you see that, friend?
I don't know.
Try. All I ask is you try.
All right, cowpoke. You're gonna peel off up ahead. We'll be meeting down on the plain. Find a spot just above us where you can keep an eye on things.
All right. However this shakes out, let's aim to meet back at the fork in the road afterwards.
We'll be there, partner.
Yeah. Load up.
Hello, Dutch. It's been a while.
Sure.
So, how's your gang doing? They still believing in you? Better world. Pure world. How's that coming along?
Just fine.
How's that score you stole off us?
Which one?
Oh, I like that. It's like I said, this is a charismatic leader.